Namaskaram. Last year I did some videos of Ardhanarishwara form and its connection to the Arunachalam mountain in Tiruvannamalai, and that was related to Kartigai Deepam, which comes later in the year. This Kartigai Deepam and Deepavali have a lot of similarity in them, because Deepavali is also about lighting a lot of lights and Kartigai Deepam is also about lighting a lot of lights, and the great lamp and fire is burnt on top of the sacred Arunachalam mountain in Tamil Nadu. I recently came across some Sri Vidya content, and it is very interesting because they worship that particular school worships the Ardhanarishwar form on Diwali. Apparently there is this thing called Kedar Gauri Vrat, where basically Parvati takes a vrat as Gauri. She takes a vrat of 21 days to please Shiva in his Kedareshwar form, and she successfully completes it on the final day, which was the Diwali day, and this is the day when Shiva gives her the blessings and she attains the Ardhanarishwar form, as in she becomes one half of Shiva. So it was very interesting for me to know that there is this particular sect and group of people who are celebrating, and they have this whole story of how the Ardhanarishwara form came about during the Diwali. They also consider Diwali to be the night where there's a lot of balance of Shiva and Shakti happening. And so I just want to acknowledge in this video, while I'm not going deeper into this whole Kedar Gauri Vratam, if you're interested you can search online, because anyway this is not really a path I am much into. It's just that I came across this content and I found it very interesting, because I just think it's great that different sects have basically woven themselves into traditional festivals. Probably traditionally Diwali days were identified to be very, very powerful. And so all the different sects and communities have great days that fall on these days. Like for example, Krishna is connected from the Naraka Chaturdashi perspective. Kali Chaudas is there, so Kali Ma is very big in this festival. Then for Jains, as I've done videos earlier, Mahavir Swami's Nirvana comes, Gautam Swami's Enlightenment Day happens, Lakshmi Puja happens, so obviously there is a strong Lakshmi connection. Dhanvantari Trayodashi happens, on these days, so obviously there is that strong connection of healing and Dhanvantari deity. So, and lots of different connections will be there, which probably so far haven't come out in the limelight, because you see, there was one point of time that I and a lot of us thought that Diwali is all about Ram Bhagwan returning back to Ayodhya and all of the festivities associated with that. As I have grown, as the content online has changed, my own understanding has deepened significantly of our culture and of Jainism, which is my own religion. I have realized that more and more specific stories are there, like that story of Ram Bhagwan and Ayodhya is just one part of the story. There are so many stories. What has happened is almost every sect, every community wants to have their important day in these days, so that way they are also celebrating the festival. But they will stick to their own sadhana, their own deities and all of that. And it's great because probably some of the yogis and rishis realized that these were very powerful days. And there is the whole fact that because it is winter, the world is slowing down, our bodies are becoming more tamasic and sust. So they want more festivities, they want heat, they want lamps, they want lights. So Diwali is a grand occasion celebrated in a very big way. And right after that, this Kartik Purnima with a very similar theme. The entire month of Kartik, it seems, at least in South India, they will light lamps. Kartik Purnima is also this Dev Diwali that happens. I think it is on a pretty similar dates. It's very difficult because there are a lot of different calendars. So Dev Diwali also happens in such a big way in so many places. No, they have their own celebrations. Chhat Puja happens in a very big way, very big festival in Bihar. So all of these months where life is slowing down, they just want a blow up of celebration and increased sadhana and intensity in the people. Accordingly, all sects are having something or the other happening. And I was very glad to find that there's a Ardhanarishwar connection here. And yeah, that's all I wanted to share. Let me know what is your story like. Is there a specific reason you celebrate or your community celebrates Diwali, and what does it mean to you personally?